haven't talked about Hawk Tuah girl on my channel, not when she became ridiculously famous for saying one sentence, and not when she started turning this 5 minutes of fame into a business, riding the wave of simps.
Then who the hell else are you talking? Talking to me?
But now it's time to talk about her, because this girl might be going to jail for a crypto scam. Let's start from the beginning. If you're someone who doesn't follow influencers, doesn't really care about viral content, then you might have missed the milestone of interwebs, which is Hailey Welch. She became incredibly famous for answering a question on the street.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. You get me?
I don't get you. I think you gotta demonstrate.
Hawk Tuah, spit on it, spit on it.
Yep. That was the moment the world fell in love with her for being funny, cute, and for knowing how to perform a certain activity on a man. We are living in a world where everyone complains about making stupid people famous or for making people famous for stupid things. Yet, here we are again with Hawk Tuah girl, because that's the nickname she got after her clever response. After her video went viral, a chain of events started to keep the momentum of fame going, of course. Hawk Tuah started a Talk to a podcast, which is now like the third most popular podcast in the world, by the way. She launched merch. She made appearances. She began making proper influencer money, all while saying she doesn't want to be known as Hawk Tuah girl. Well, and guys, honestly, I really do think she's a normal, friendly, funny girl who made a joke with a camera in her face. People recognized that she was making a dirty joke. They loved it. The video blew up. Probably at first she was freaked out about the fact that she's famous for this specific thing, but then the right people came along and taught her how to use it to her advantage, how to ride this wave, how to cash in on it. And she did. Good for her. I don't care. It doesn't change my life for worse or better. Life goes on. Hailey has her podcast, her appearances, her brand deals. She's living life. Until a few days ago, it was all innocent and cool. Let me pull up this BBC article to make sure I stick to the order of events. So the headline says, online star Hawk Tuah girl faces crypto coin criticism. That's an understatement of the year. Here are other headlines that really call it as it is. Hawk Tuah girl. Hailey Welch might have to talk to a judge after crypto scam. Hawk Tuah crypto launch blasted as miserable. Hailey Welch denies it was a scam. Hawk Tuah's back, this time with a cryptocurrency scam. And here we go with the article. Hailey Welch, known mostly as the star of the viral Hawk Tuah meme, is facing criticism after her newly launched cryptocurrency nosedived in value. Her Hawk digital coin hit a $490 million market cap shortly after it launched on Wednesday, that was 5th of December, before suddenly losing more than 90% of its value within hours. 95% of value, guys. It went. This has led some, including YouTube cryptocurrency investigator CoffeeZilla, to accuse Miss Welch of scamming investors with a pump and dump, where the people behind the coin hype up its price before launch, then sell it for profit. I mean, of course it was a scam. Of course it was a rug pull. Are you kidding me? There is no way to defend this project. It was pumped up, loads of tokens were pre-sold to these big guys who then, the minute the token launched and the price pumped, they sold everything. And I'm not a crypto expert, guys. We all probably hold some basic amount of crypto by now, but even anyone with a bit of idea how the meme coin launches work can see that this is predetermined. It was planned. It was so-called rug pull. The article continues. The BBC has approached Ms. Welch's representatives for comment. Team hasn't sold one token, she wrote in a copy and pasted post on X, formerly Twitter, on Wednesday. She added that the call, key opinion leaders, were gifted a free token. Ms. Welch had previously distributed free Hawk tokens to some fans ahead of the launch across social media. Hawk launched on the Solana blockchain at around 22 GMT on Wednesday, and its market capitalization soared to heights of $490 million shortly after. However, it fell sharply from this height to around $60 million just 20 minutes later. 20 minutes, guys. That's all it took for the Hawk Tuah girl to fall from her glory. As fast as she won over people's hearts and became one of the most famous female influencers in the world, she fell from the pedestal even faster. and she might be going to jail for it. CoffeeZilla, a YouTube creator who discovers, analyzes, and explains this type of crypto scams, has been involved in the situation from the beginning and has confronted Hailey's team on a call on Twitter Spaces and X Spaces, accusing them of scamming investors. Listen to this.
I have questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey guys.
What CoffeeZilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay,
And
then
I've
why
been
the fuck are you on?
profiting from the rug pull.
Her attitude doesn't help the situation, I'll tell you that. Someone commented, when she said, then why the F are you on? She had no clue she was talking to the actual Grim Reaper. And someone else said, it's equivalent to telling law enforcement, why are you bothering me while committing fraud? Fuel to the fire. She effed up. Guys, look up CoffeeZilla. This guy just never misses. He knows what he's talking about. I know that for those of you who are in crypto, explaining CoffeeZilla's legitimacy seems funny, but believe me, not everyone here has crypto knowledge or follows the experts. We're all learning together. Anyway, I'll show you a few clips from that call because it's insane how they're dodging questions better than Kamala Harris herself. CoffeeZilla talked about the Hawk token team charging 15% fees when buying the coin. 15% charge, guys. This is very high. Now, they claim it was to protect the project from snipers. So they made, guys, this is insane. In 24 hours, they made almost $2 million only from these 50% charges. So CoffeeZilla, like I said, confronted Hailey on her team and her team on the call. This is how it went.
Who's making millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the
Who's making fees?
So we can keep this thing going for years. Okay, that's how do you think? There's so many expenses.
Who makes the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
First of all, the fees were there with Meteora pools, and that goes to the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that own? Who does that belong to?
That belongs to the project.
Who's the project? Who is the project?
Well, the project is over here, Hailey Welch, right? And
how much does Hailey Welch own?
This is Hailey Welch's project.
So she owns all of it.
CoffeeZilla.
I'm just trying to figure out who owns it.
Do you know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands, to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself? You know, this is how you run a project forever, is you have to fund that. First of all, over here can speak to the extensive amount of work and time and people that are on this project. Over here has around 18 people working on this right now as we speak. This is not a small time type of nothing. We're really trying to do something here and not just do it for one day and do it for 2 days later.
So who made the money? You haven't answered the question. Who made the money? How much did Hailey Welch make of that million, 1.8 million?
It's a foundation that is running this project.
How much does she own of it?
You know what it reminds me? It reminds me the trial of Amber Heard. I pledged. But did you donate? I pledged. It's the same.
She owns zero of the foundation.
So y'all made the money?
No, I don't own the foundation either. A foundation.
Brother, who profited? Over $1 million was just made.
A foundation that pays people out. And by the way, CoffeeZilla, I'm not asking you, questions that are irrelevant to the most important stuff that you said. Who cares where fees go? It goes to bills.
Who cares where your money goes? Who cares why you have to pay these fees? Honestly, I'm not on a project. I would answer this question better, okay? Since from the beginning they're claiming they're going to spend it on snipers, like to protect the project from snipers and from scammers and from rug pulling. That's what I would say. This is what we used it for. We had a team. Can't you come up with something to sound a little bit legit? But the same call revealed something more. How unbothered by the whole situation Hawk Tuah girl is. She literally does not care one bit about this whole situation. Or maybe she's just too clueless to realize how serious this is. Someone on the call asks if it was a rug pull, and here is what happens. You can't make this up.
Not for the token price itself, but just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual like
Hey
source of
guys,
income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But
Yeah.
anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay. And, for I guess for talking over here.
She didn't even wait for him to finish the sentence and be like, I see what you're saying. You know what? I need a fresh mind. I need to get some sleep. I need to think it over. There was not, it was like, sorry to interrupt you. I know you're saying it's a rug pull and that you've been scammed, but I need to go to sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. Like, what? This is gonna be on South Park, I predict it now. Like I said, she's either stupid, ignorant, or mega cold-blooded. Time will show which one it is. For now, I personally believe it's the fact that she's young, inexperienced, and yes, lacks wisdom, and certain level of intelligence to handle what's happening around her. Why am I saying that? Because I saw this random interview she did on the street, and it revealed Hailey still doesn't know much about crypto or even her own released token. Ako afto.
Wait, do you have a meme coin coming out?
Yes, today.
Today?
Yes, ma'am.
What's going on with it?
Ooh. No one, you say what's going on with it. What do you mean?
So you are putting out your own because other people have tried.
Yes, I've had a bunch of imposters pretend to be me.
Yeah?
So I decided to come out with my own coin.
Okay.
And it's a really good way to get all my fans and community to interact and come together. It's good doing.
Okay, where do we get this? What do we do? Tell me about it. Tell me more.
Where do we go to?
Solana.
Solana? And get a meme coin?
Yes.
Does she even know what Solana is? Like, wait, where can they get my token? Like, what blockchain is it on? What is it made of? What, am I releasing a token? Are we making money? Is it happening? Yes, Solana. What the fuck? I mean, it seems like she was just told by some people, hey, we will create your token, you will make a lot of money on it, and that's all you need to know. You just inform people so everyone knows about it, so we can properly pump the price of it. And now, because it is her project, it is her coin, if it's proven that it was in fact a scam, even in this unregulated crypto market, she might be facing some prison time for it. It is what it is. Content creator Mikey on TikTok summarized the whole situation perfectly and explains why jail time is possible even if Hailey was clueless and naive and trusted the wrong people.
The Hawk Tuah girl might be going to jail. If you don't know who she is, Hailey Welch went mega viral at the beginning of the year for talking about giving a BJ. Then she took advantage of this opportunity by creating a podcast called Tuah Talks, which Mark Cuban just recently went on. And then just recently, Hailey launches Hawk Coin, a meme coin that I think is going to end up being the end of her. So here's what happened. She starts promoting it because she's an influencer. It launches and it skyrockets. Goes up 900% with a $500 million market cap. And then within an hour, the entire thing falls out. And then all the retail investors lose all their money. Then all the allegations start flying about insider trading. As this started happening, her team went into cleanup mode and started putting out there that they are not selling their coins. But you can't hide things on the blockchain. It started coming out that the team was dumping. And now today, you have investors filing complaints with the SEC, and you already have a class action suit forming. As somebody who owns an investment firm and has a following online, do I think she did this on purpose? No. I think she's young, immature, and inexperienced, and didn't realize what she was doing. And I guess you can add bad guidance, but here's what I know about the SEC. They don't care. You can tell them that you just didn't know, and they will hold zero weight to it. And so because, 1, they don't like crypto, and 2, they don't like influencers marketing it, and 3, it looks like she did things you very clearly can't do, I think she ends up doing jail time for this.
So yeah, we can say she's young, naive, inexperienced, someone used her. We can try to explain it all the way. But it doesn't change the fact that it did happen. People were tricked, lost a lot of money, and now are angry. A while ago, Hailey spoke on a podcast to Mark Cuban about crypto and hinted on launching her own token. Have a look.
Do you do anything with crypto?
Yeah, I do a lot with crypto, actually. I've got a shit ton of Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Oh yeah, if I launch a meme coin, can I give you some tokens?
Yeah, I'll give you my wallet. I'll give you my wallet. Actually.
Okay.
But the best part of this video are actually the comments and how people knew what was going to happen. Once you scam us, can you F off forever? And someone answered, LMAO, this aged so well. And this one, are you legit trying to build or launch a rug? Bro called the rug. December 5th, Hawk gets hacked. And retail loses millions. Welch apologizes for security oversight due to a third party. She promises to restore the trust of the community and do everything in her power. And someone commented, called it so far, waiting on the last part. Waiting for that apology. For now, it's denial stage. Obviously, All those comments from weeks ago were spot on and predicted exactly what happened. The rug was pulled. I feel like I need to explain this phrase for some of you, just to avoid any confusion. A rug pull is a scenario in the cryptocurrency world where developers abandon a project after raising assets, leaving participants with worthless tokens, like in the case of the Hawk token. Anyway, Hailey tweeted responding to the hate her project was getting. Copy and pasting. Hawkonomics. Team hasn't sold one token and not one call was given one free token. We tried to stop snipers as best we could through high fees in the start of launch on Meteora AG. Fees have now been dropped. And here come the community notes. God, I love that thing. It corrects Hailey's tweet. The team and insiders have actually been selling their token since launch. A majority have never purchased anything and have only sold the tokens they were given. Hailey is lying and will likely have to talk to a judge about this. Talk to a judge. I love the internet. There is no hiding from the truth. People pulled out screenshots proving that the team who launched the token sold right after it went live. It's a matter of time a lawsuit will be filed. But I want to bring something else up. And maybe it's a bit controversial, someone can call it victim blaming. But why would you invest in Hawk token? Coming from an inexperienced person, coming from Hawk Tuah girl. Are you really that excited by some girl talking about sexual activity that you are willing to literally hand over your money to her just like that? What is wrong with you people?
Well, you said you people. What does that fucking mean, you people?
I'm done talking about this.
Here is one example. I was going to get my kids the VR headset they wanted. I had my overtime work I put into crypto and planned on using that for them. I just lost everything thanks to your coin, and thanks to you my kids are going without Christmas this year. If I'm lucky, I'll make rent. Thanks, Hawk. Well, you are as dumb as it gets. First rule of trading and investing, you do not invest what you can't afford to lose. This is of course not a financial advice, I know better than that. Dude, you bought a Hawk coin with your kids' Christmas money? Be for real. Someone commented, you deserve to lose every penny you put in there for being that stupid. Then he answers, I deserve to lose everything for believing in the most popular influencer of 2024. Someone said, LMAO, who gambles their kids' Christmas gift and rent on shitcoin issued by some weird influencer? Yeah, I wouldn't go as far as saying he deserves to lose all his money, but if I was this guy's wife, I'd really have to rethink who I am married to. If a grown-ass man cries on the internet because he lost all his kids' Christmas money on a scam orchestrated by a hot 21-year-old girl on the internet, a girl who became famous for saying, spit on that thing, are you that desperate? This is borderline creepy. Imagine being married to this guy. Hey, maybe that's why divorce rates are up. I'm just saying. Here is another comment I found while doing research on the Hawk coin. This guy says, her fame is a disgusting marker for how far our society has slipped. It doesn't surprise me in the least. Exactly. This is us. We are cultivating this. We included me, because here I am making a video about Hawk Tuah girl. If we didn't pay attention, if we ignored them, it would go away. And this theory is being tested right now. There is a trend happening on TikTok urging people to ignore celebrity content, and it seems to be working. Have a look.
It is now becoming a trend to completely ignore Kim Kardashian anytime she decides to post a TikTok video on this app. This basically all started because a girl made a TikTok video which has over 10 million likes, basically saying, bruh, imagine if we all started ignoring celebrities. Like, how hilarious would it be if they posted and only got like 13 likes? And I guess Kim Kardashian was the first victim of this trend. I'm not even kidding. Everyone in the comments of that video just came together and determined that Kim Kardashian was going to be the first victim of this trend. So when Kim Kardashian uploaded the new TikTok...
I'm going to correct him. I think Jojo Siwa was the first victim of that trend.
TikTok, which has over 4 million views and only 20,000 likes on it. That ratio is literally terrible. Also, if you go check the comments under Kim Kardashian's newest TikTok post, there are literally comments that have more likes than her whole TikTok post. And even people are saying it's happening to Jojo Siwa as well for this trend. So it seems like this trend is honestly working, and I'm curious to know how Kim Kardashian is feeling about this trend. Maybe she's not even aware about this whole situation, but supposedly it's also happening to Jojo Siwa at the same time. And I'm curious to know who you think the next victim is gonna be.
The proof is in the pudding. If we don't participate, if we ignore celebrities, their value falls. They are nothing without their followers, and that's why Hailey Welch went from the most loved female influencer on the internet to the most hated one in 24 hours. Because she scammed her followers, people who made her famous, people who got her where she is today. You turn on your people, you lose. But as usual, I want to know what you guys think. Was Hawk Tuah girl aware her coin was a scam? Was she the brains behind the operation? And if not, should she still be held responsible for it? Let me know in the comments. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications to never miss another Daily Freddo episode. And for even more content, follow me on Instagram at Daily Freddo. That's all for today. Have a good one.
I don't get you. I think you gotta demonstrate.
Hawk Tuah.